Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening, online students. Pratish,
Good evening,
Argamai,
ma'am.
Anugraha, Naniruddhan. Good evening.
Evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So here a sailor can go 8 kilometers downstream and return to the original position in 1 hour 40 minutes. If the speed of the stream is 2 kilometers per hour, find the speed of the boat in still water. So we have understood earlier that rowing the boat downstream, rowing the boat downstream means moving the boat in the direction as that of the flowing water. Water flows in a particular direction, and the sailor is rowing his boat in the same direction. He's very friendly with the direction of the flowing water. Water, whichever direction it's flowing, he is also sailing in the same direction. So if the sailor is taking an effort to row his boat at, say, 10 kilometers per hour, the river water is also flowing in the same direction, right? So it will help him. They are now friends because they're going together, both in the same direction as the flowing water. So they are friends, right? So if the sailor makes an effort of 10 kilometers per hour, that is, with his effort, he is moving the boat at the speed of 10 kilometers per hour. Water is also flowing with a certain speed in the same direction. Say it flows at 2 kilometers per hour. So his net speed will be 12 kilometers per hour. Downstream, rowing the boat downstream means moving in the direction as that of the flowing water, same direction. So then your net speed increases. So in the speed, there are two things. Speed of the boat alone, like as if speed of the boat without the influence of the speed of the water. When we say speed of the boat, or we are talking about the speed of the boat without the influence of the speed of the flowing water. Water also has some speed, no? Without that influence, just the speed of the boat, the sailor's effort and the speed of the boat. That is the speed of the boat in still water. Speed of the boat in still water. That is not considering the influence of the speed of the flowing water. So let the speed of the boat in still water be x kilometers per hour. And what's the speed of the water? 2 kilometers per hour. And if you're going downstream, your net speed will be boat speed plus the speed of the water. X plus 2 kilometers per hour will be the speed downstream. And the speed upstream is you're rowing your boat in this direction, but water flows in this direction. So you're moving your boat in the direction opposite to that of the flowing water. Then if you're trying to go at 10 kilometers per hour, but the water is flowing in the opposite direction at 2 kilometers per hour, your net speed reduces. Your net speed is only 10 minus 2, 8 kilometers per hour. You're taking an effort to go at 10, but the water is flowing in the opposite direction. So your net speed reduces. It's 10 minus 2, which means in this case it is x minus 2 kilometers per hour. Always put the speed of the boat first. Speed of boat plus water, boat minus water. Boat plus water is downstream. Boat minus water is upstream. Speed of boat plus speed of water. Speed of boat minus speed of water. Don't put the water speed first. So now, what is the equation? So what is given here? A sailor can go 8 kilometers downstream and return to the original position in 1 hour 40 minutes. If the speed of the stream is 2 kilometers per hour, find the speed of the boat in still water. So here, this 1 hour 40 minutes represents the total time taken. What is 1 hour 40 minutes? It's the total time taken by the sailor to go 8 kilometers downstream and return 8 kilometers upstream. See, it's given here. 8 kilometers downstream and return to the original position. And return to the original position. Correct? He can go 8 kilometers downstream and return to the original position. That means he goes 8 kilometers downstream and he comes back 8 kilometers in a total time of 1 hour 40 minutes. Okay, so total time taken. The equation in words is total time taken is equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. 1 hour 40 minutes. Total time taken is equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. What's the total time taken? Time taken to go downstream plus the time taken to return upstream is equal to 1 hour 40 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour 40 minutes is 1 hour. What is 40 minutes? 40 by 6. See, you can do it like this, 140 by 60. Okay, to make it more in detail, 1 hour is 1 hour. 1 hour plus what is 40 minutes? 40 by 60 hours. So it becomes what? 2 by 3. 1 plus 1 hour plus 2 by 3 hours. 1 plus. Okay. See, that's what it becomes difficult to explain simple concepts to class 10 students. You cannot add 1 hour and 40 minutes because they have different units. When can you add them? You should bring them to the same unit. So bring both to hours. 1 hour is 1 hour. Let's bring 40 minutes to hours. So how many hours is 40 minutes? 2/3 of an hour. 2 by 3. Now 1 hour, 2 by 3 hours. Same unit. You can add no. Earlier it was what? 1 hour and 40 minutes. You cannot add and say 140 or whatever, 41 or whatever. Because different units. Now bring them to the same unit. So 1 hour and 40 minutes is 40 by 60, 2 by 3, 2 by 3 hours. So now you can add 1 plus 2 by 3. What is 1 plus 2 by 3? 5 by 3. So instead of doing all this, 1 hour, 40 minutes, now write it as 40 by 60. 1, 2 by 3. See, if you just think about this, 1 plus 2 by 3 is the same as 1, 2 by 3 children. When you add 1 and 2 by 3, what do you get? 5 by 3, right? That's what is this also 5 by 3. 1 plus 2 by 3 is the same as 1, 2 by 3. So in such questions, what you can do is you can directly write 1 hour, 40 minutes, you write it as 40 by 60. Write it as a mixed fraction like this. 140 by 60. Write it as a mixed fraction like this. 140 by 60. So this is 1, 2 by 3 or 5 by 3. You can write it directly. I think I have also done it like that. Yeah, that's what. Okay. So total time taken is equal to 1 hour, 40 minutes. The total time taken is time taken to go 8 kilometers downstream plus the time taken return 8 kilometers upstream is equal to 2, 3. So it will be 5 by 3. So how do you compute time? Distance by speed. Distance is this one. By speed downstream, x plus 2 plus. Why are we adding? Because total time taken means you should add. Okay. So distance by speed is equal to 5 by 3. That's all. 8 is common in the numerator. Take out 8 common and solve and find the values of x. You can just take help from the slide. Yeah, please work this, children. Online children, start working. Take down the question and work it out. விஷ்ணுபிரியன், நீங்க வந்து இப்பதான் done this one, children? Finished? Completed online, children? Done, all of you? I think this we finished yesterday. We finished this. The next one. The length of the rectangle exceeds its width by 8 centimeters. Length of a rectangle exceeds its width by 8 centimeters. So which is longer, length or breadth? Length exceeds, meaning length is more. Length exceeds. Length exceeds its width. Exceeds means what? Is more than. Is more than. Exceeds means it's is more than. All right. So the length is more than its width by 8 centimeters. So which is longer? Length is longer. Right? So if you call the breadth as x, the length will be, it's longer, x plus 8. Or if you call the length as x, the breadth will be x minus 8. If length is 8 centimeters longer, that means the breadth is 8 centimeters shorter. So if you take the length as x, the breadth will be x minus 8 because it's shorter, right? So x minus 8. Correct, no? Okay. So these are the assumptions. So if you take, let the breadth be x, therefore the length is x plus 8. What's the area? 240. L into B is equal to area. L is what? X plus 8 into x is equal to area 240. So you will get a quadratic equation, solve and find the length and width. Yeah, do this faster, no? Less than 5 minutes, finish this. Completed? Okay. Next one. Online children completed this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is what we discussed yesterday, right? Was it this one? No. No. I'll show you another question. I think no, we have to only construct the equation for that, right? Oh yeah, this one. Write an equation. So did we complete this yesterday? Till this one, till no, I don't know how much of this is incomplete. So please complete this. Yesterday we discussed the answers. not yesterday, in the last class, we discussed the answer to this question. I don't know if you completed working it out in your book. Yeah, tell me, girls. Have you worked this in your book? Okay, then fine. A pole has to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular park of diameter 13 meters. Okay. So circular park, diameter 13 meters. A pole has to be erected at the boundary, at a point on the boundary. Boundary means circumference. So you're not putting a pole here, here, here inside the circle. You have to erect a pole on the boundary, at any point on the boundary of a circular park. So you can put it here, 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 anywhere on the boundary, okay, of a circular park of diameter 13 meters. This diameter is 13 meters. In such a way, so you have to put that pole on the boundary in such a way that the differences of its distances, from two diametrically opposite fixed. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, thank you. Differences of its distances from two diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B on the boundary is 7 meters. Is it possible to do so? If yes, at what distances from the two gates should the pole be erected? So now let's understand diametrically opposite. So there are two gates A and B. There are two gates. This is a circular park. There are two gates A and B. Now, how can you explain the positions of the two gates? The two gates are diametrically opposite to each other. How do you explain their positions? How do you explain the positions of the two gates? So here in this park, the two gates are diametrically opposite to each other. So that means if you connect the two gates, you know that line segment is the diameter of the circle. They're at the end points of a diameter. The two gates are at the end points of a diameter. Supposing this is gate A and this is gate B. Gate A and gate B are the end points of the diameter of the circular park. Diametrically opposite. Any diameter. Not like this. So supposing that this is the diameter. Then the two gates are here. The two gates A and B. are diametrically opposite gates. The two gates A and B are diametrically opposite gates. So you choose a diameter, and at the ends of the diameter are the positions of the two gates. Now, where is the pole then? Pole you'll put somewhere on the boundary. Supposing you choose this point P and you put the pole here. Okay. You can put the pole on the boundary. This is the position of gate A. This is the position of gate B. Both the gates are on the boundary and they're diametrically opposite to each other. That means if you connect the two gates, the line segment is the diameter of the circular path. Now, where is this pole going to be? Anywhere on the boundary. So say here. Now, what is the distance of the pole from gate A? This is the distance of the pole from gate A. PA is the distance of the gate. PA is the distance of the pole from gate A. PB is the distance of the pole from gate B. So PA and PB are the distances, because two distances we're saying, no, distances. PA and PB are the distances of the pole from the two gates. Now, what is given in such a way that the differences of its distances, not differences actually, difference of its distances. Typing mistake. In such a way that the difference of its distances. So what's the difference of the distance? PA minus PB. What's the difference of the distance? PA minus PB. In such a way that the difference of its distances from two diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B on the boundary is 7 meters. So PA minus PB is 7 or PB minus PA is 7. PA distance of the pole from gate A. PB distance of the pole from gate B. What is PA minus PB or PB minus PA? It is the difference of the distances of the pole from the two gates, and that is given to be 7. You can take this PA minus PB or PB minus PA is 7. Okay. Okay. So circular path, gate A, gate B. Okay. Circular path, gate A, gate B, pole PA, distance of the pole from gate A. PB, distance of pole from gate B. PA minus PB or PB minus PA is the difference of the distances. Difference of the distances. There are two distances, no? So distances. So difference of the distances of the pole from the two gates. And what is that given to be? So we'll take PB minus PA because in our figure PB looks longer. You can work it anyways, children. Not that you'll not get the answer if you do PA minus PB. So, like for the diagram, we have drawn PB is longer. So PB minus PA is 7. This distance looks longer. So PB minus PA is 7. And what's the other thing? AB is equal to 13. AB is equal to 13. Correct? Okay. I'll see if I have the answer. No, I don't have the answer. So I'll have to work it in a second. Yeah. So you'll have to draw this figure. And from PB minus PA is equal to 7. What you can take, you can have this PB and PA itself, or you can say let PB be equal to X. Then what is PA? Just a second. I want to do it more neatly, children. Sorry. So this is 90 degrees because the angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So A and B are the positions of the gate and P is the pole, right? Correct? And AB is the diameter. Okay. So let's start. So what is given? AB is equal to 13 meters. Then what else is given? Angle APB is equal to how much? 90 degrees. Why? Because angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Because angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Okay. And then we know that the difference of the distances, that is PA minus PB or PB minus PA is equal to 7 meters. So you can say let PB be equal to X. So we have X minus PA is equal to 7. So X minus 7 is equal to PA or PA. Therefore, PA is equal to, understand, X minus 7. Correct, children? So PB is X. This is X. So this one is X minus 7. And this one is 13. Okay, this is 13 diameter. That's it. What's the equation? Pythagoras theorem. In right triangle, APB by Pythagoras theorem, a PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. So PA is x minus 7 the whole square plus PB x square is equal to 13 square. Correct? Yeah. Work this. Let me know once you find the values of X. Okay, so Akshada has completed. She said x is 12 or 5. Correct? X is equal to 12 or 5. Or if you get that, it's a simple equation. So you can, meaning it's a quadratic equation, but it's a very simple equation. You can do this. So x is equal to 5 or 12. Okay, so is it possible to do so? If yes, at what distances from the two gates should the pole be erected? Okay, so after getting the answer, x is 5 or x is 12. So PB is equal to when x is 5, it means PB is when x is equal to 5, PB is equal to 5. PB is only x, no? So PB is equal to 5 meters. Then what is PA? PA is equal to x minus 7. X minus 7. So that is 5 minus 7 minus 2. This is possible. So when x is equal to, no, I'm working for x is 5. When x is equal to 5, who's 5? PB. When x is equal to 5, it means PB is 5, right? Yeah. So then what is PA? X minus 7, 5 minus 7, minus 2, not possible. So that means x is equal to 5 is not possible. So when x is equal to 12, that means who's 12? PB is 12. PB is equal to 12 meters. And PA is equal to x minus 7. 12 minus 7, 5 meters. Okay. So that means the pole P should be erected at a distance of 5 meters from gate A. That's the question. If yes, at what distances from the two gates should the pole be erected? Okay, from the two gates. From gate A and 12 meters from gate B. No, see, this I'm sure some of us are looking confused. See, children, this is not possible. Do we agree? This one is not possible, right? Because when x is 5 means PB is 5. What is PA then? X minus 7, 5 minus 7 minus 2 is not possible. Leave that value of x. Take the other value of x. X is 12. If x is 12 means PB is 12. So then what is PA? 12 minus 7, 5. So this is the answer. This one, not this. This one. Now you have to answer this question. At what distance from the two gates should the pole be erected? Look at the distance. PB is 12. PA is 5. If PA is 5, what is the meaning? The pole should be erected at a distance of 5 meters from gate A. If PB is 12, what does it mean? See, we are not listening to this and then it's difficult for you. PB is 12 means, see, this is the answer, right? So what do you see here? PA is 5. What is PA? Distance of the pole from gate A. So the pole should be erected at a distance of 5 meters from gate A and PB is 12. So the pole should be erected at a distance of 12 meters from gate B because PB, no. So between the pole and the gate B, the distance is 12. PA is 5 means between the pole and the gate A, the distance is 5. So the pole should be erected at a distance of 5 meters from gate A and 12 meters from gate B. PA is 5. The distance between the point P and A is 5. PA is 5 means the distance between P and A is 5. What is P? Pole. What is A? Gate. So the pole should be erected at a distance of 5 meters from gate A. PB is 12. What is P? Pole. What is B? Gate. PB should be 12. That means the distance between the pole and gate B should be 12. then that's what you should write. Is it possible to do so? Yes, it is possible to do. We've answered all the questions. Is it possible to do so? Yes. If yes, what distance? So like this. It's complete. Done. Okay. Have you learned how to derive the quadratic formula? No? Has the derivation been done at school? Yeah. So you just check with your teacher because some parts are deleted, so I'll not waste your time on that. Okay. So we know that the quadratic formula goes like x is equal to, if you have a quadratic equation in variable x, then to find the two values of x, the quadratic formula goes like this: x is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. And this expression b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant. Discriminant. Okay, this expression b square minus 4ac is called a discriminant. Discriminant because it decides the nature of the roots of the equation. Discriminant because it decides the nature of the roots of the equation. And this expression is represented by or denoted by the capital letter D. This expression b square minus 4ac is denoted by the capital letter D. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d by 2a. This is the quadratic formula. B square minus 4ac is called the discriminant, denoted by the letter D. So the formula can also be given as x is equal to minus b plus or minus root d by 2a, where d is b square minus 4ac. Discriminant. Discriminant because it decides the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. Now, broadly, we can look at the value of d. The value of d meaning the value of b square minus 4ac. Let's take a new slide. 1 second. Okay, so broadly, you can take the values of d as the value of d, that is the value of b square minus 4ac. Value of d meaning the value of b square minus 4ac. Okay, broadly it can be 0, negative or positive. the value of D, the value of B square minus 4AC can be 0. Not B 0, A 0, C 0. The value of the expression B square minus 4AC can be 0 or negative or positive. It has to be one of these three. See, it can be a decimal number, it can be fraction, it can be rational, irrational, all that is for anything. So the three broad classifications, B square minus 4AC can be 0 or any positive value, whether rational or irrational, or any negative value. Okay. Now, when B square minus 4AC is positive, so it's positive here. This one is positive. This one is a positive value. So then what happened? Now, supposing it's 19, for example, okay. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root 19 by 2a. So you will get two values of x, right? X is equal to minus b plus root 19 by 2a, which is one value. X is equal to minus b minus root 19 by 2a, which is another value. So that means when the value of b square minus 4ac is positive, the quadratic equation will have two distinct roots, two unequal roots. When the value of b square minus 4ac is positive, this one is positive, like 19, an example, 19. B square minus 4ac is 19, it's positive. Any positive value, we'll just take a simple one, 19. So when it's 19, you will get two values for x and you will get two different values for x. Why? Because one value will be minus b plus root 19 by 2a. The other value will be minus b minus root 19 by 2a. So two different values you will get. So we say that when b square minus 4ac is positive, the quadratic equation will have real and distinct roots or unequal roots. Real and distinct roots or unequal roots. Okay. Okay. Now, when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, so when they have unequal roots, when the quadratic equation has unequal roots, the roots are given by alpha is equal to minus b plus root d by 2a and beta is equal to minus b minus root d by 2a. When b square minus 4ac is positive, the quadratic equation has real, unequal or distinct roots, and the roots are given as alpha is equal to, because alpha and beta are the zeros of a quadratic equation, and the roots are alpha is equal to minus b plus root d by 2a, beta is equal to minus b minus root d by 2a. It can be like this also. You can put a minus here and a plus here. That's okay. This is when b square minus 4ac is positive. When it's 0, when it is 0, when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, it will be x is equal to minus b plus or minus root 0 by 2a. Plus or minus root 0 meaning x is equal to minus b plus or minus 0 no, by 2a. So x is equal to minus b plus 0 by 2a or x is equal to minus b minus 0 by 2a. So x is equal to minus b by 2a. X is equal to minus b by 2a. The same value we get. Same thing. When the value of b square minus 4ac is 0, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root 0 by 2a. And root 0 is 0. So it is x is equal to minus b plus 0 by 2a or x is equal to minus b minus 0 by 2a. So in both the cases, x is equal to minus b by 2a. So when the value of b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we say that the quadratic equation has real but equal roots. And both the roots are equal to minus b by 2a. Alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. What is b? The coefficient of x. What is a? The coefficient of x squared. If you just put that, you will get the roots. You don't even have to solve. You don't have to solve. When you know, when it's given that the quadratic equation has real equal roots. Supposing a situation, it's given that the quadratic equation has real and equal roots is given to you, and they're asking you to find the roots. You don't have to solve. You can just use as alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. What is b? The coefficient of x. What's a? The coefficient of x squared. So minus coefficient of x by 2 times 2 into coefficient of x squared will be the two roots. Meaning you'll get one root and or two equal roots. But so this is when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a. But when, so this is real equal roots or coincident roots. The terms are important. Real and equal roots. Equal roots are also called coincident roots. Coincident roots or equal roots. Distinct roots or unequal roots. So if b square minus 4ac is positive, you can just imagine that when it's positive, you'll get plus root something minus root something. So you'll get two different values for x. So real and unequal or distinct roots. But when d is 0, plus 0 minus 0. So alpha will be equal to beta, will be equal to minus b by 2a. Now the next is when b square minus 4ac is negative. When it's negative, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root a negative value by 2a. And we know that the square root of a negative number does not exist, or it is imaginary. It does not exist, meaning it's not real. It's unreal. It's imaginary. But up to 10th standard, we'll be learning only about real numbers. Imaginary complex numbers or unreal numbers, you will see from grade 11. So for us, when d is negative, when the discriminant is negative, we know that square root of a negative number does not exist, meaning it's not real. It's not a real number. It's an imaginary number. It's a complex number. So here the roots are imaginary. When b square minus 4ac is negative, the quadratic equation has imaginary roots or unreal roots. No real roots. Okay, no real roots. No real roots. Why? Because square root of negative value, we don't know this. So the roots are imaginary. Correct? So when b square minus 4ac or the value of the discriminant is negative, imaginary roots, no real roots. B square minus 4ac is 0 plus 0 minus 0. Equal roots, coincident roots. And alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. When the value of d is positive, some positive values there under the square root. So plus that value minus that value will give two different values for x. So here the quadratic equation has real roots. The real meaning they exist, roots exist. When we say real, that means real roots exist. Real and unequal or distinct roots. All right? Yeah. Please make a note of this table. You can just write the quadratic formula first. Just write the quadratic formula. 1 second. Online children, use the emoji. Raise your hand. Pritish, Aniruddhan, Blessy, Niveda, Akshata, Aragamai, and Anugraha. Okay. All right, children. Thank you. Can I update on this? Okay. Done, children? Finish writing? Online children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Find k if 5x square minus 4x plus 2 plus k into 4x square minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 is a perfect square. Is a perfect square. Let's see if I have the answer. I should put this 1 minute. I will do this one first. The order is different. Okay, we'll do this one first. Yeah. Find the value of k. Okay, let me explain what a perfect square is. Let's just take a, let's just consider a quadratic equation, which is a perfect square, okay? So for that, you just write something like 3x minus 7 the whole square. Expand this. Expand this further. Just write something. Write something meaningful. Anything like 5x minus 9 the whole square. All right? Okay. So we'll expand this. What do you get? 25x squared. Correct? Minus 2ab. So 1090x minus 90x. Correct? Plus 81 is equal to 0. So we'll consider this quadratic equation, and you see that the quadratic equation is a perfect square. 5x minus 9 the whole square is equal to 0. When you expand that, you get 25x squared minus 90x plus 81 is equal to 0. So we know 25x squared minus 90x plus 81 is nothing but 5x minus 9 the whole square, which is a perfect square. So this quadratic equation can be written as a perfect square. This quadratic equation can be written as a perfect square. Yes or no? Okay, so let's consider this quadratic equation. 25x squared minus 90x. Okay. We'll consider this. All right. Now let's find the discriminant. What is A? 25. What is B? Minus 90. What is C? 81. Now what is D? B squared minus 4AC. So B squared minus 90 the whole square. So if you write minus 90 square, and then if you write minus 8100, you're wrong. B squared. B squared is not minus 90 square. Then you will write minus 8100. Minus 90 the whole square, because whatever is B, that entire thing should be squared. Whatever is B, what is B? This is B. That whole thing should be squared. B squared. Okay, minus 4AC. Minus 4 into A into C. So this is 8100 minus 4 into 25, 100. 100 into 81, 8106 is equal to 0. So you see that when the quadratic equation is a perfect square, the value of the discriminant is 0. When the quadratic equation is a perfect square, you can take any other perfect square also. You can take fractions. You try to expand this minus 4 by 9, the whole square, whatever, is equal to 0. So you consider whatever, a quadratic equation, which is a perfect square. Okay, you will see that the value of D is 0. The value of D is 0. So remember, if the quadratic equation is given to be a perfect square, then you should work with the condition D is equal to 0. See, we work D is equal to 0. So in this question, which I just dismissed for now, I said we'll do this one. I said we'll do this and then try this. No, I'm just talking about this one, how to work this one. It's given, in this question, it's given find K if this quadratic equation is a perfect square. Oh, this equation is a perfect square. So what do you understand? The value of D is 0. If it's a perfect square, see here, for a perfect square, when you find the value of D, it is 0. So indirectly, they're mentioning that the value of D is 0 because it's a perfect square. So this is the condition you should work with. You must start with D is equal to 0. B square minus 4AC is equal to 0. Then substitute what is D, AC, substitute, you get some equation, solve and find the value of K. That's all. Very simple. So there is a hidden meaning here. If it's a perfect square, that means they're trying to say the value of D is 0. Instead of directly telling you the value of the discriminant is 0, they're indirectly telling you that it's a perfect square. So you should understand then the value of D is 0. Okay? Okay. Now, this is one way of saying. That D is 0. See this one directly. Find the value of K for which the equation has equal roots. When does a quadratic equation has equal roots? When the value of D is 0. So there are many ways of, there's more than one way of saying take D is equal to 0. See, what are the three cases we know? D is equal to 0, D is less than 0, negative, D is more than 0, positive. We know three things. So when they say equal roots, when does it have equal roots? When the discriminant is 0. So instead of saying the discriminant is 0, they are saying the equation has equal roots. Equal roots means D is equal to 0. Perfect square means D is equal to 0. Okay, so this one. Okay, so write out the values of A, B, and C. This is x squared. So this is x squared. That means this is A. This is x. This is B. The rest of it is B. Cancel x squared. Whatever is okay. The quadratic equation should be in the standard form. The quadratic equation should be in the standard form. Standard form meaning you should see only three terms. There should be one x square term, only one x square term, only one x term, and one constant. That one constant can have more than one term. Like for example, like you can have 4x square plus 5x minus 9k plus 5 like this. So this is the constant. This is A. This is B. The rest of it, which does not have x square or x, is the constant. Three terms, okay. The coefficient of x square is A. There should be only one x square term. Its coefficient is A. There should be only one x term and its coefficient is B. The rest of it, which does not have x or x square in it, all that is the constant. All that forms the expression of the constant. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you need to check if the quadratic equation is in the standard form. So you can see something x squared, something x, and plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, it's already in the standard form. So no job, meaning we don't have any extra work to do. So this is A, this is B, and this is the constant, C. All right, write that. And then it has equal root. That means D is 0, which means B squared minus 4AC is 0. B squared minus 4AC is equal to 0. Always write the next line and then you can continue. B squared, what's the value of B? This is B, this is B, this is B. This is not B squared. This is not B squared. This is B. This one is B. B squared means this is from here to here is B. Square this. B squared minus 4 into A. This is A into C. 2. B, so D is equal to 0 because equal roots. D is 0. Meaning B square minus 4AC is equal to 0. That's all. See, you have an equation in K. Solve this and find the value of K. Please work. No, I think I have to just talk about the calculation here. I'm sorry. So children, after this, see here, how do you square this? What is 2 squared? Please stop working. What is 2 squared? 4. And then K minus 12 the whole square. K minus 12 the whole square. Here, 4 into 2, 8. K minus 12 is equal to 0. Now, it's an equation. You can see that 4 is common. See, in an expression, you cannot divide by 4 children. See, supposing you have 4x square minus 8x plus 16. This is an expression. It's an expression. You can't divide by 4 throughout and write it as, like x square minus 2x plus 4. No. You can't divide an expression like this. In an expression, you can only take out common. 4 is common, so x squared minus 2x plus 4. Yeah, this you can do. In an expression, you can take out the common factor. But if you have an equation, You can divide by the common factor throughout. That is, you can divide the LHS and RHS by that common factor. So what's the common factor? What is common? What's common everywhere? 4. See, this is one term, this is another term, and this is what is in the RHS. So you can see 4 here, you can see 4 here, you can see 4, meaning you can't see 4 here, but 0 is divisible by 4. Okay, so divide by 4 throughout. Divide every term in the left hand side and right hand side by 4. So 4 and 4 cancels. Here 4 ones are 4 twos are. And 0 by 4 is 0. Then you get this one. Now how do you work ahead? See a k minus 12, k minus 12. Take out k minus 12 common. Don't expand it. Even if you expand, you're going to get the same answer. But find faster ways of completing the answer. You have k minus 12 the whole square and k minus 12. So take out k minus 12 common. Take out k minus 12 common. So in the bracket, you will have k minus 12 into k minus 12 is k minus 12 the whole square. Then k minus 12 into minus 2 is minus 2 into k minus 12. So k minus 12 into minus 12 minus 2 is minus 14 is equal to 0. So k is equal to 12 or k is equal to 14. All right. Now, I didn't, again, it's incomplete the answer. K is equal to 12 is not possible. K is equal to 12 is not possible. I have to include that. It's not here. Because if k is 12, you know, what happens? 12 minus 12, 0x square. Then it will not be a quadratic equation at all. If the x square is not there, it's not a quadratic equation. If the x square is not there, it's not a quadratic equation. See, if the x term is gone, it's okay. X term is gone, it's okay. The constant is gone. See, this one is a quadratic equation. 5x square is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. 5x square is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Because what's the power of x? 2. 2 means the degree is 2. It's quadratic. So for an equation to be quadratic, the highest power of the variable should be 2. X term illa constant illana paravalla. The highest power of x should be 2. So this one is a quadratic equation. So when k is equal to 12, what happens here? 12 minus 12 is 0, 0x square. So k cannot be 12. K has to be 14. 14 minus 12 is 2, 2x square. Yeah, that's fine, right? So k is equal to 12, not possible. So k is 14. Now in MCQs, this is how you'll choose the incorrect answer. You will say I worked it correctly, but my teacher did not give me marks. That's because if you choose k is equal to 12 or 14, it's wrong. K is equal to 12 also, it's wrong. Only 14 is correct. K is equal to 14 is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah, please work. Equal roots. D is equal to 0. Can see it on them. So in okay, see that's how we the standard form of quadratic polynomial we say is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to 0. The standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, and c can be any real value. But the coefficient of x squared, which is a, should not be 0. A should not be 0. So here, how do you, like say k is 12 not possible? You must say when k is equal to 12. When k is equal to 12, a is what? A is equal to k minus 12. So a is equal to 12 minus 12, which is 0, which is not possible because that's the condition. Okay, in a quadratic equation, a cannot be 0 as a condition. A is 0, which is not possible. Therefore, k is equal to 14. You must complete your answer. It's not there in my presentation. Please complete it like this. When k is equal to 12, a is k minus 12, 12 minus 12, 0. That's not possible. So k is equal to 14. Yeah. Completed? Yeah, now try this. So when you open the bracket, there are 6 terms, of which 2 terms are x square terms, 2 terms are x terms, and then the rest are constants. 2x square terms, 2x terms, and the rest are constants. So between the 2x square terms, you should take out x square common. So 5 plus 4k of x square. So 5 plus 4k is a. This is the x square term. Then between these two, take out x common. There is also 2 common. So you see how I've written that. I put the x behind. Then that number which is common, I put it in the front. This is the x term, no? This is the x term. You can understand, not difficult for you. So you can see a minus 4x. Minus into plus is minus 2kx. You must take a little effort to understand that. See, not difficult, right? This part. Okay, and then the other terms which don't have x or x square here. So now we are able to identify the values of a, b, and c. Perfect square means d is equal to 0. The quadratic equation is a perfect square. Therefore, d is equal to 0. That means b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Yeah, that's all I know. I'll finish this. Got it? Very good. What are the values of k? 1. Only one value you got? Minus 6 by 5. That's not possible. Just put it, use the value of k in A. If A is not 0, you can use it. Oh, you can divide by 4, I thought. Then noted it. Sorry. So plus 6 and minus 5. Minus 6 by 5. So minus 6 by 5, nothing. It won't be 0. So both are fine. So, and when it's 1, so k can be minus 6 by 5 or 1. See, when you're multiplying these two, there's a minus here. So find this product in a bracket, and then this minus should be applied to every term inside the bracket. Right? So if the quadratic equation is a perfect square, or if the quadratic equation has equal roots, we just have to write b is equal to 0. Then below that, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Substitute ABC and you get some quadratic equation. So, and always there will be this dividing by something throughout, mostly 4. Dividing by 4 throughout. That will make the equation, simpler and it becomes easy to work. So remember all this. Mostly here you will have a common factor by which you can divide the whole equation throughout. Mostly 4 it is. Okay. Online children, any questions? Have you completed working? And no response today. Weekend class we're chilling. Aniruddhan? Huh? He's like every time I only answer, let the others answer. Are you there, Aniruddhan? Okay, Anugraha, Pratish, are we all there? Okay. No, nothing. I'm not hearing anything from your end, so no doubts, and you have completed. On to the next one. Yeah. This is the next one. If minus 4 is a root of the quadratic equation. Okay. 1 minute. Next one you will try. Similar to this, I have a question, I think. Here I had. So you do that by yourself. This we'll do together. If minus 4 is a root of the quadratic equation given there. So what is a root? It will satisfy the equation. How many roots a quadratic equation has? 2 roots. A quadratic equation has 2 roots. And the roots will satisfy the equation. So I'll just work roughly. So minus 4 is a root. That means minus x squared plus px minus 4 is equal to 0. So that means minus 4 the whole square plus p into minus 4. Minus 4 will be equal to 0. Correct? So 16 minus 4p minus 4 is equal to 0. 12 minus 4p is equal to 0. Minus 4p is equal to minus 12. P is equal to 3. P is equal to 3. So from the first part of the question, we got some information. P is equal to 3. Now you can use this. If இன்னொரு கொஸ்டினோட p value வந்து fourth questionோட p value வந்து fifth question use பண்ண முடியாது. Supposing the fourth and the fifth question both have p in them. Okay, fourth question p க்கு வந்த value வந்து fifth questionல போட்டுக்க முடியாது. ஆனா ஒரே questionக்குள்ள முன்னாடி p ஓட வேல்யூ கண்டுபிடிச்சுக்கோங்க 3 ன்னு. அது கண்டிப்பா அடுத்த next part of the questionல p வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் அது. So here we have this variable p, right? So you can use the value plus 3x plus k is equal to 0. Do we understand that? So use the value of p there. Now what is given? This quadratic equation, no, it's given it has equal roots. For this quadratic equation, what was given? For this equation, what was given? Minus 4 is a root. So we thought, okay, we have something to work. இங்கே நீங்க படிச்சாலே ஏதோ work பண்றதுக்கு என்ன இருக்கு அப்படின்ட்டு இதை work பண்ணிட்டோம். இதை work பண்ணா p is equal to 3 வந்துருச்சு. If when you read the rest of the question, the rest of it, this one has equal roots, but p is what? 3. So x squared plus 3x plus k is equal to 0 has equal roots. So for this equation, you should use the condition d is equal to 0 because equal roots. So b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. And from that, you will be able to get the value of k. Good. ஓகே இங்க வந்து சாரி இங்க வந்து நான் p ஓட வேல்யூ இங்க மேபி மறந்துருப்பேன் நான் போடுறதுக்கு அதனால இங்க தான் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணிருக்கேன் p 3ன்னு நீங்க இங்கே போட்டுக்கலாம் இது x squared plus 3x plus k இங்கே மாத்திடலாம் நீங்க அதை நான் மறந்துருப்பேன் மோஸ்ட்லி தட்ஸ் வை ஐ புட் I put it here. You can take it any place. Children, online children, I just realized that I had put my speakers on mute. That's what I was wondering. How not even one student is answering. So I think you had been answering, but I was not able to hear you because I had put my speakers on mute. So sorry. God, I don't know if you had any questions to ask and I didn't answer. Any questions you had so far, children?
No, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. That's what, see, I was not able to hear for the reason I just mentioned. I hope you didn't have any doubts, which I was not able to hear from you. All good so far, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I'm realizing that at 9:05, almost at the end of the class. Okay. Finished? Okay. Completed, children online?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here, all of you? Finished? Yeah. All right. Next one. Similar question. Yeah. -5 is the root of this quadratic equation. So work this and find the value of p. Then use the value of p here. And this equation has equal roots. Find k. Good. Exactly like the earlier one. Yes, got the value of k. What is it? 7/4. Seven by 4. Yeah, it is 7/4. Did you write minus 50 here? Have you written minus 50? Okay. Have you got the correct value for P? Okay. Then here maybe you didn't bring it in the standard form. Then how did you like write the values of A, B, and C? எதுவும் அவஸ்மா அப்ப நீங்க ஏ என்னன்னு போட்டிருக்கீங்க? You directly இங்க என்ன சப்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ண? P தான் இங்க 7 போடலாம். நீ என்ன போட்ட? 7. அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ண? இங்க இங்க என்ன? This is actually a very simple question. ஒரு சம் அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டு அடுத்த சம் பண்ண முடியுதுன்னா அப்புறம் என்ன? எங்க இருக்கு? P 7 எங்க இருக்கு? சரி. அப்புறம் கொஸ்டின்லாம் எழுதுறதுலாம் கிடையாது. 7 into 25 எங்க நமக்கு இது எங்க 7 into செகண்ட் ஈக்குவேஷனுக்கும் ப்ளீஸ் எக்ஸ்பிளைன். அடுத்த ஈக்குவேஷன்லயும் உங்க 5 போட்டிருக்கீங்க. கொடுத்துருக்கான் அந்த செகண்ட் ஈக்குவேஷனுக்கு வந்து -5 ரூட் கொடுத்துருக்கான். அப்புறம் அதுதான் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸ் கொஸ்டின்ல இருக்க இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸை நீங்க கரெக்டா ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். எங்க கொடுத்துருக்கு? நீங்க வந்து -5 இங்கேயும் ரூட்னு போட்டு பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. பியோட வேல்யூ 7 போட்டுட்டு இந்த எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலா -5 போட்டிருக்கீங்க. -5 is not a root of this equation. -5 is a root of only this equation. This one has equal roots. So here, sit down, you can listen more comfortably. After finding P7, so we have the second equation, P into x square, P of x square plus x plus k is equal to 0. So here put P is 7. So 7 into this is equal to 0. So this is 7x squared plus 7x plus k is equal to 0. Now what is it given? It has equal roots. That means d is equal to 0. B square minus 4ac is 0. What is A? 7. B? 7. C? K. A 7, B 7, C is K. So work that in K7 method. Complete now. And why aren't you writing the questions? Okay. Just check it down now, fast. Yeah. For what, this is the next question. For what value of K, this equation can be a perfect square? Perfect square, D is equal to 0. Work. And it's already in the standard form. You can see x square, xn constant. Okay. I'm here, Keshav. This one, huh? It's okay, but you should have taken out two common here, no? No. Two common are okay. K plus 2. Huh? K plus 2. K plus 2, 2 ಎಲ್ಲ common ಆಗ್ತದ ಅದು 4 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. You could have divided by 4 throughout. No problem. Correct. You have not find it correct. Okay, you're doing it right. You continue like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the value of K? 3. 3. 3. Online children? Got the value of K? K is equal to 0 or K is equal to 3? K is 0 is also fine. Yeah, okay. You have taken, I think all of you have done this. 9 common and then K square minus 3K is equal to 0. No. You have done this. Okay, after this step, you've taken K minus 3 is equal to 0 by 9K, is it? So K minus 3 is equal to 0, correct? So k is equal to 3. So again, you will not get marks. MCQs, you will not get marks. You have to select the correct option. There'll be 0, there'll be 3, there'll be 0 and 3, 0 or 3. You should correct 0 or 3 is the correct answer. See, you cannot divide by, we are finding the value of k. So you cannot divide by k. You lose one value of k. See, 9k, 9, here, you know, what you should do is 9k, the product is 0. So 9k is equal to 0 or k minus 3 is equal to 0. The product is 0. So either 9k is equal to 0 or k minus 3 is 0. If 9k is equal to 0, k is equal to 0. K minus 3 is 0 is k3. So can k be 3? K3? Yeah, it can be 3 because a is not 0. The coefficient of x square is not 0. And can k be 0? Can k be 0? Okay, yeah, 4x square. It can be 0. So k is equal to 0 or k is equal to 3. So again, when as I was telling you, if you have to choose the correct option, then you've got only case 3. So you will select that, and that's wrong. K is equal to 0 or k is equal to 3. It's the correct answer. Okay, let me explain what I have worked here. So substituting, you know, b square minus 4 into a into c is equal to 0. Substituting part, all of you understand that. And here, before you square it, you know, you can see 2 is common. You can see 2 is common here. So take out that common factor inside the bracket. See this whole square, no? You can see here whole square. Let the whole square be there. 2k plus 4, 2 is common. So in the bracket k plus 2. This whole square is there. Whole square is there. Now this 2k plus 4, 2 is common. So k plus 2. K plus 2. And here I have not multiplied. Okay, I have not multiplied. Now when you square this, 2 squared is 4. And k plus 2 the whole square. And here you have 4 into this product. I've not used the 4, this product of found. Now you can divide by 4 throughout. Because there's 4 here, there's 4 here also. So you can divide by 4 throughout. The 4 gets cancelled. So like this 4 is gone, this 4 is gone. This bracket you don't have to use. So 4 and 4 is gone on division. So you have k plus 2 the whole square minus, and this one is equal to 0. Now, have you worked it like this, or no, you have expanded it and you will still get the correct answer. So you have expanded. You've got it right. So nobody's done it like this, right? Dividing by 4 throughout. You've done it like that? Very good. Yeah, you also. Okay. It just becomes simpler, the equation. I'll repeat this part. See, this bracket is not needed. Here 2 is common. Maintain this whole square. This expression inside the bracket, 2 is common. So 2 common. So k plus 2. Now when you square this, it will be 2 squared 4 and k plus 2 the whole square. 4 and k plus 2 the whole square. So the first term has 4. This first term has 4. In the second term also, you already have 4. No, the second term will always have 4 because 4ac, b square minus 4ac. It always has a 4. So this one also has a 4. So divide by 4 throughout. So this 4 is gone, this 4 is gone. And 0 by 4 is 0. Okay. So here, when you take out 9k common, 9k is equal to 0 or k minus 3 is equal to 0. So 9k is equal to 0 means k is equal to 0. K minus 3 is 0 means k is equal to 3. So k is 0 or k is equal to 3. Yeah. We'll do this some line of the session for today. Find K if the equation has equal roots. The equation has equal roots. Find K. The equation has equal roots. Find K. So, equal roots means D is equal to 0. B square minus 4AC is equal to 0. B square minus 24, the whole square, minus 4 into A into C is equal to 0. So 576 minus 36K is equal to 0. Minus 36K is equal to minus 576. Minus cancels. So K is equal to 576 by 36. 76 divided by 36. 16. K is equal to 16. So we got the value of K. Therefore, the equation is 9x squared minus 24x plus 16 is equal to 0. Therefore, the quadratic equation is 9x squared minus 24x plus 16 is equal to 0. Now find the roots. The roots are equal. So alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b by 2a. That's equal to minus b by 2a. Since we know the quadratic equation has equal roots, the roots are what? Minus b by 2a. The roots are minus b by 2a. So minus b minus 24 by 2a, 2 into 9. So alpha is 4 by 3, beta is also 4 by 3. What is the other way of finding the roots? You'll have to solve the quadratic equation. Split the middle term and solve it. But it's a perfect square. Okay, you can also split the middle term or use a quadratic formula. So that'll take a longer time. You can finish it like this because we know the equation has equal roots. The roots are minus b by 2a. What is a from the equation? A is 9, b minus 24, c 16. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Online children, you can leave the call. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.